Okay, you guys, this is the before and poof, after. Yeah, just trying, make efforts because it really sucks not having my medicine. But I dropped off here for a second because I had a tear in my retina. On Friday, last Friday, I went to my cataract doctor just to have a follow-up, and I don't have to go back for a year. And he found a tear. So, and something, thank God, right? I had gone. And, he really, no explanation, but he's like, don't walk, because I've been walking, for mental health and that kind of stuff. And he's like, don't do any of that. Take it easy. He was trying to get me on Monday. Of course, it had happened Friday. It was like, my appointment was at like 5. So anyway, long story short, I got in Wednesday and I pretty much rested because, I didn't want to like detach the whole retina. I know a little bit more now than I did, but I went. And number one, the place was so nice, and he was lovely, Dr. Wayne, and he was young-ish, so fun and just easy to be around. And he's like, look, I'm gonna fix it right now. We're gonna run your insurance, and if it doesn't take it, I'm gonna go ahead and do this for free. Like, what? Maybe he knows my insurance. I don't know. I said, I've got good insurance. It should be fine. So anyway, it was unpleasant. But I put pictures of my, or at least the picture of the tear on my Instagram, y'all. But it's really amazing though. They take a laser, right? And then he just, zap, 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 until you need a break. Yeah. Because there aren't a lot of nerve endings, but I can't describe it. It wasn't like acute pain, but it was very unpleasant. Very unpleasant. So that was about 5-6 minute, I think, thing on and off, right? He would do it like I don't know what anyway. And I could drive away, and he said, do whatever you want to do. You're fine. And I'm going to see him in 2 weeks. And then, y'all, I cannot get these glasses clean with this shirt. I have this stuff everywhere. I can never either have the spray, but not the cloth not the spray. Let's get them clean because these are so big. Yeah. All right, let's try that. But I will say this, I have extra floaters now, and one of the things you look for is you get a floater. And that's what drove me to the eye doctor that did my cataract surgery, because I know exactly, it was a Sunday at work, and all of a sudden I'm like, you guys, kept going and looking in the mirror and like, wow. So I went like immediately to the doctor, and that's when he's like, you need cataract surgery. But apparently it's a big thing to get floaters out. And this new doctor, I'm collecting doctors, only good doctors. And he said he doesn't recommend it. But I'm going to say this. What really freaked me out and made me sit and really not do much is I had another floater. And my one doctor, the cataract doctor, is like, if you see a burst coming up from the bottom, where you get a lot of, like, I have 2 extras. Like, one is like a pinhole, or it's like a tiny piece of pepper. But now I have another. They go like this. All I can say is they look like jellyfish in my eye. They kind of move like this. So now so I do think though, it's not affecting my vision really, but I don't like it. I feel it. It's different. So. Do y'all know Schrodinger's cat? I know everything I know from the Big Bang Theory. Basically, if a cat's in a box, it could be dead or it could be alive, right? The chances are 50-50. Anyway, so now Beverly, I'm like, Schrodinger's cat, as you don't know. So it derailed me. And I am using some old Ritalin I have, and because I thought I located some, but I just couldn't cope with it. It was an hour away and somewhere I've never been, and so I don't know. It is 100% affecting me, and I hate it. I'm trying to be okay with it. Like, it is what it is right now. But it's really upsetting to have your whole life sort of go on pause And I'm just, having a roommate is amazing because I'm keeping up with my dishes. I'm keeping up with the main floors, and that's important. Right now, my laundry, that was my goal to myself. But I decided I had to take out all this paper I had in my bedroom and organize it. There it sits, right? That's not at the end of the world, but my eating is not good. But I'm busy. I've been home worrying about a rip in my retina. And to get someone to help you, it's really hard because people are busy. And like my friend Robin was off Monday, she could do it Monday, so that's a guarantee it wouldn't happen Monday. And my sister-in-law could do it part of the day Tuesday. It's just, yeah. So at least with this, right? When I get my colonoscopy, it's gonna be so much easier because it's literally 5 minutes from my house. So someone can drive, take me, and go back. But yeah, so today I'm leaving early. Soon I am going to follow up with my gynecological person. Is that how it works? My nurse practitioner. To see, I've been taking, using cream for my autoimmune disorder. We're gonna have that checked out. And then I don't think I have to go again until January. And then it'll be a year from there, all things being good, right? So I'm learning a lot about myself and, really I've been living with something that I don't know why. Well, I know it's so fun to go to the doctor, right? And I didn't really have a gynecological doctor. I didn't like my other doctor, so. And then trying to manage my ADHD symptoms is really a full and a part-time job. Anyway, now I had to cancel my orthopedic. This is just like lurid medical talk. But I'm going a week from Monday. And he only see one body part at a time. So like he can see this whole side, right? But I have problems in this hand on the top of my right foot. So I said to her, can I just make 2 appointments in a row? No, apparently. Insurance won't let you do that. That's just, well, whatever. It's all about money. And meanwhile, my insurance is calling me, wanting me to get a nurse manager. And I think I might do it, or I'm going to try it and see if they can help me at all getting my medicine. But I am 1 point over into the AC1, ACULA, whatever that is. UCLA, blood sugar 1 point over. So I have to really address that. And but the good bad news, I know I have been eating badly and eating things like bread and stuff like that. And a soda, I have an obsession with this particular soda, which I'm down to like twice a week. So yeah, but it's gonna be good to get back to work. And I'm supposed to be off tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna try to work, save a day of leave, and they probably need me. And then I'll have Sunday off, and then I will work Monday through Thursday. So that seems like a reasonable schedule. And I have to be careful with my arm, but I want to try to get Halloween stuff done. So Sunday, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do house carrying stuff, and I'm taking a couple art workshops I'd like to work on. Let me show you. So this is from my Wanderlust. I don't remember what week it is. There's 1 month that's like printmaking. I'm focusing on that right now. But what this is my transfer, right? She taught us how to do transfers. And then she wanted you to do a haiku and then do other, I love it. I really, I just added some, you can't really see it, some dots here. I wanted to be a little bit more textured. They're a little textured. But my haiku is, and I took 1 page out of the old National Geographic, right? And I just looked. So taking up, prepared. Each were in a different world, each bend in the road. And then this thing I found, I collect, I have a bunch of paperback spine labels because the book sale used to throw so many away. They're old, they're damaged, but And so this says history begins that summer, but isn't that cool? I love it. Now, so I'm gonna post this and send it to the teacher because they like to see. Everyone likes to see, and this is another one I did, which I gotta finish. So I love these transfers, and I'm gonna keep doing them just so I don't. The more you do something, the better you get at it, of course. But there's something in here is not making me happy. It's just, I don't know. I'm overworking it, and I need to just let it go. Let's see here, where is it? Here it is. So she was more, I don't know. I should have maybe kept everything around her more simple, right? But I'm not sure what I'm going to do something here, a quote or something. Anyway, I'm not sure. It's fine. It's practice, right? Playing, not creating a end result. And the other thing I want to show you is I have all this nail polish. Is that trash coming? I have about 5 more minutes. I have all this nail polish, old nail polish. So I went through and got rid of everything that was dried up and yucky. I'm keeping a few, and I'm gonna share some with my friends, Mindy and Catherine at work. They're gonna get some. And then a little bit. Isn't that fun? I mean, I'm gonna keep some for finishing touches, right? I love that. Anyway, that's where the art is. So I'm trying not to be hard on myself. And let me double check my appointment, y'all. Because sometimes in my head, like Sue and Mark and I, when we met, I thought it was Saturday and it wasn't. And, what's today? It's 20th, 8:45. Okay. I forgot I had a training yesterday. Anyway. So it's almost like I'm watching a movie, and in my head I'm like, you should get up and do this, and then it's like I'm watching myself and I don't do it. And I'm almost too like depressed to even care I'm not doing it. It's the depression that's really hard. So I talked to my person October 1. I don't have the name, but I gotta Google it. There's another drug he thinks I should try. It's very annoying. Also, y'all, I got to get my flu shot, and everyone's got COVID. Jesus. So I'm going to mask up again, because it would not be a time. So I'm going to mask up, and then I really need to get my shots, and so I need the vaccine and my flu shot, and I need a shingle shot, but you can't all do that at the same time. So I think Friday, I don't know, maybe I'll see if I can make an appointment with Giant. But I really need to work on the weekend. I cannot be sick with the flu. So I might have to do it Sunday, because if I had to miss something, Monday would be better. So I have to go online and see, make a note to myself for today. And then I gotta set up the shingle shot and get that going. I kind of didn't want to have all these cute things that I can make notes on. So, okay, Vax and flu. I'll go online today. Okay. And then check up on my stuff. So I haven't made the phone calls I need to make and all this other stuff. It just seems almost impossible. But I keep telling myself one thing a day. Like today, making these appointments, golden. Tomorrow, one thing, right? So don't overwhelm myself. You know, I do wonder, like, if I hadn't dealt with this my whole life, where would I be right now? I guess I'm where I should be, really. But, you know, it makes you wonder. And watching, one thing I was smart about, the Target card, if you don't use it, they like will take it from you, some bull crap. So I had something, I think I did a grocery pickup, I did something. So anyway, I had to pay it, and it was due yesterday, and I was gonna go in Target, and I thought, I'm not feeling that. So I called and paid. I'm like, I don't think so. They do have some interesting sparkling Waterloo waters. So I'm going to think about running in to get that, like when I have 5 minutes. And then I have to go to Staples and return my Amazon stuff. And I'm going to do that Sunday no matter what. But like, well, you're right by the TJ Maxx. No, and no. So I'm trying to keep on top of everything. The one thing I do want to do is get a little different makeup. So a woman I was watching called Katie Cool Lady, and she's part of this whole trial down in Florida, which is just blown apart, y'all. You can't even. I think, honestly, have my brain functioned the way it does when I'm medicated and okay, I would be a lawyer. I think. I love it. I love it. I love listening to it. I like all the chess and this and that. Of course, it has nothing to do with justice. You know, I guess if you're a prosecutor. But yeah, so that's interesting to me. But anyway, this one lawyer had to be recused. It was just I won't even go into it, but it's fascinating. But anyway, a lot of people have started their channels because of this particular case, the Dan Markel case in Tallahassee, Florida, who was killed by his in-laws because they wanted the children and his ex-wife near them in Miami. It's unbelievable. But she started her channel because her sister was murdered and she's an advocate. She's got a fascinating life and she's just a neat person. Anyway, she was doing a get ready with me and she had this certain eyeshadow palette, but I'm gonna send her an email and ask her if she could list the things she used. I love this palette. It was really cool. And she wasn't using expensive stuff. She has these amazing gardens in Pennsylvania and she brought flowers with her. She drove down to Airbnb in Tallahassee and it was a 2-week window because that's how long they thought the trial was and it got canceled, postponed. But she's making the best of it, right? And she's writing a book, so she's going to use this time. I don't know. There's just interesting people everywhere, right? For me, anyway. But yeah, so that's what's going on. So it's Friday, doctor's appointment, work. And I'm glad to get to work. Payday, always good to work on payday Friday. And, but I'm a little concerned. We have a staff day coming up. I mean, I'm going to get my vaccination. You know, it takes a couple weeks for it to kick in. So I'm going to do that this weekend and then, you know, mask up. So one of my coworkers has it. Sophia, my cleaning lady, her son was going to come Sunday and work in my backyard. And they never showed up. They have it. Thank God. Wow. And then one of my friend's husband just came traveling from it. Luckily, my roommate came back from Ireland. She's fine. And having her as a roommate here is wonderful for me. God, I should have done it a long time ago. But the time was right now. So the right person at the right time, right? So that's what's happening. And yeah, I'm gonna try to have a little bit, you know, I got all these great art classes and I'm just gonna do my best and have fun. It just seems super hard to follow through and that's okay. I mean, you know, I gotta keep up with my bills, keep up with laundry and this first floor, litter boxes. I wanna kind of get back doing a little more house caring. Like I need to start on these carpets again with this urine buster stuff. I really do, but I need to do the light at night and tape it out. So when I get done with y'all, I'm gonna put an alarm in my phone because I just don't remember. And yeah, and then I got a call from the I don't know what they call it, the colonoscopy people. I know there's another name, and they're like, oh well, since this is an intake kind of thing, is it okay if you meet with like somebody else? And then no, I want to meet with this doctor. I have lots of questions, lots of concerns, lots of moving parts. So no, I want to meet with the doctor, and I waited a long time. So that's October. When's that, y'all? Actually, I need a big hanging up calendar, but when I look at it, October 8th. So that's coming up. And then, yeah, shingle shot, and then arm stuff, and because I'm not gonna live like in this pain. I'm not doing it. And then get this going and then join the YMCA and get some cardio and get that and swimming and yoga and all that kind of stuff. I can just moderate it for my arm. But I'll be so happy because they're gonna, you know, they're gonna strengthen this thing. And yeah, again, January 28th is coming. So after I do that, I'm waiting for my dentist to tell me my insurance tell me how much my new crown is gonna be and move forward with that and then think about the others. Then I'm gonna go to my ENT and work on my taste and sinuses without medicine. And I'm trying to do my TMJ exercises, but I will see if it's something I need to go and have touched up with them and get retrained on it all. So that's kind of what's coming. And I can't think of any other, oh, my mammogram was negative. My DEXA scan was good. I'm gonna see her today to find out, like, am I in the normal range of DEXA scan? I mean, one of the things having weight is your bones are usually good. Yeah, and let's get back to cooking some good food. And I'm putting salmon on my list for the weekend, right? And I had some taco meat and my tacos this week, and I've been eating up my food. I have a chicken I need to, pull, and I'm gonna make chicken salad with, so that's tonight. And yeah, and I want to make some taco seasoning on my own because it is hard to find taco seasoning that is not. Trader Joe's has one, but it says it's not spicy, but for me it's spicy. And that is my stress pimple. Anytime it's in my lip line, it's stress. And I'm posting some of the stuff I'm finding in my phone. I'm cleaning up my phone. I'm gonna call and talk to my phone thing and see what I can trade in my phone for and get the new phone. They seem to have really good deals right now because the new phone's coming out. So I need to do that. I need to have a clear head to do that. So Beverly and I are going through that, and then I'm gonna find a couple other carriers and see what their deals are. I don't mind. I don't have a contract now. I don't mind because I'm gonna use my phone, right? I've had the same phone carrier. They just have, it was Virgin, and then that was bought by Sprint, and now T-Mobile bought Sprint. So I've had the same people. So, and then I need to catch up with some friends and do some socializing and, and sit in front of my light. But yeah, but overall, I'm holding my own. It's just an internal feeling. And, I don't know if now's the time to mess around with my, depression medicine, but I might have to because of all this stuff. I have no idea when my medicine's coming back, and how often will this happen? I don't know. And as much as I try to prepare for it, you can't have like a ration saved because I need it, right? And I am doing as much as I could. Not being able to walk has been hard, and like worrying about this tear in my eyeball. Plus the idea is like, how do you get anywhere? Like, you don't want to be a bother to some people. Now, my brother's leaving in April, so I got to talk to a couple of friends about being my emergency contact. And, it's almost like being a godchild. Like when someone wanted me to be the godmother of their children, we had a long talk about it, what that meant, what it would look like. So I'm going to do that. I've got a couple people I want to ask because Beverly's just too far away and she gets all wound up, so it's not good for her. And one of my other friends that's older that would do it, she's too far away too. So I will talk to my friends and figure this out. Yep. And Zachy's in Arizona. And I want to kind of plan in my head to go see him. Now I've got Joanna can take care of Clara, and what that might cost and what that might look like. Yeah. Because I'm not going to Arizona in the summer. It has to be the spring, right? And honestly, my friend Heather has her own lake house now in Michigan. I don't know though. It'd be fun to hang out with her maybe. That's in the back of my head. Plus I maybe should go down and see her at her own house first. And then, not now, but in a couple years, I'd like to take an art retreat, some kind of meditation retreat, something like that. So yeah, it's good to have something to look forward to. It's good to have something to focus my money on. And and Kenny and I are going to talk, and we're going to work on the deck. And I have someone who I need to follow up with. He's going to give me a estimate, help me do yard stuff to get that ready. And then the spring comes, it won't be so out of control. So these are what I'm working on, and loving myself and paying attention to myself, being kind to myself. I've had moments where I just am not kind. I just get in this like almost tantrum mode, and I don't like it. It's a bad feeling. So I'm trying to cut that off at the pass. But it's hard to pay attention to yourself 24 hours a day. A little too much late night eating. I got to turn that around. I've never really caught on to the intermittent fasting. But this woman, Katie Kool-Lady, she's been doing it. She looks great. And she said, once you get used to it, you love it. The feeling of it. So I'm going to heat up my coffee, put it into Go Cup, and get going. It's about 45 minutes, and I got to get some gas. Okay, y'all, so you take care, and I will be around, and I'm okay. And luckily, I caught that. How lucky was I to go to that doctor then, and he saw the tear, right? Instead of being upset I had a tear, I was just so trying to focus on how lucky was I, Schrodinger's cat, and it's taken care of. And now, like I said, I have a new doctor, Wang. He's so cute, and the whole office was nice, and, I have another doctor to put in my collection of doctors. We'll see how my orthopedic, my gastro doctor doesn't matter as much because assume I'm not going to, it's going to be fine. I get my thing and we'll be done for a while. So, okay, guys, you take care. And yeah, so hair, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to do, but that's okay. Some people like my color a lot. I don't know. I'm tired of having it colored, but I might do the back fun, the underneath, and then try to go with this. We'll see. I mean, once it grows out and like all the brassy part, we'll see if I have the nerve to do that. I've seen women do that and I think, oh my God, how are you doing that? But you age and you don't care. So I care about y'all. So comment, like, let me know if you're new, where you're from. And yeah, and let's do some cooking and some art. And y'all gotta declutter my closet. It's a thing and we're gonna conquer that. It's too much. There's still too much around me. And my studio is so overwhelming to me and that's not the point, right? So I'm gonna get cracking on that and take y'all with me. All right, guys, I will see you really soon. Thank you so much.